I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's just taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
I'm so scared to say what up, though, hyenas now. Say what up, though, you mofos. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Say hey, y'all. Get on over there, Cookie, and mind your business. Just mind your business. What's going on, y'all? What is going on up in this mode? Get over there. What up, you hyenas? I could not. Hey, Miss Deb. Hey, Sweet Essence. Hey, Miss Mays. Hey, Apatea. Okay, period. Hey, Miss Mary. How you doing? Hey, love. Oh, wait, period. Okay. Hey, Mary. Just Mary. Okay. Hey, Honesty. Hey, Miss Carla. Hey, Lillian. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Bridget J. 914. Oh, Lord. Hello, Simply. Are you still in a good mood? Period. Okay. And is. Okay. Are you or no? Okay. Child, we don't know, child. Was simply we never know when she on it. Hey, Cookie, I was with your daddy last night. Hey, Virgo 0870. Hey, Cookie, I was with your daddy last night, but kicked him out when he asked me to put on a wig. Why is Cookie sitting here like, we ain't come over here? He sure went around these parts last night, Cookie. Child. What? Cookie want to say something to you simply. Leave my goddamn daddy alone, you hussy. Child. Cookie is pissed. Simply, you done pissed Cookie off. Wait a minute. Cookie, you saying come get you? Oh, hell no. Get over there. Her little ass can't be trusted. Hey, Miss Gloria Lacey. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, y'all. Child. Hey, Miss Joanne. Y'all see my 7th Avenue? Do y'all get when y'all put ice in there and try to put your beverage in there, do the ice freeze up and lock up? Child, that thing said ain't no release about to come out this mo. Okay. Whew. Hey, Didim. Yeah. Hey, Reality T with the Shoe Queen. Period. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all, we got some mess to get into today, but before we get into the mess, we got to get into the mess we got into last night. Remember late last night? Y'all, when I had discovered them documents, okay, when Tay freed them damn documents, child, it was a mess. So, Didim found this little clip today, okay? So let me play this little clip for us. Last night, uppity? Who said we were going to Patreon last night? Y'all be making up stuff, okay? Because I said no such a thing. 1 second. Okay, this is the one. Let me share my screen because it don't cost a thing. Hey, DMV sister. Hey, Miss S. White Jersey girl trying to be more. Oh, Didim, I was about to say, who the hell is UPS? Say UPS outside. They coming, child. They got me. I got a delivery. Okay. Period. Let me share this first because we know that old Benny filed that lawsuit against Melody, right? So he put in there about, her making him lose his job. Hey, Terry T, baby. Or whatnot. So this is a prime example of what we were talking about when you are working in positions where basically it don't matter what position, but mainly medical, anything with the medical field, you can't be live in them damn facilities. You ain't supposed to be. Now, I know some of the people be doing their little TikToks and shit like that in their little facilities and stuff like that. But if they get caught and reported, that's their ass, okay? Hey, love me and Miss Maria and lies and more lies. Child, yes, not Benny the BBL Buckeye Sugar Draw. Miss Mary, get out this chat. And then we also discovered too that one of the reasons why he could have filed the lawsuit in Alabama, I still think is because he was going there to get that damn that paper to file the money. You filed the lawsuit, but they ain't want no paper trace. But also, it looks like he may have did it because Alabama's defamation statute of limitations is 2 years, and Tennessee's is 1 year. So he could file them in either state because, especially if he's saying that the defamation happened in Alabama. But he's accusing her of losing his job. So that ain't defamation. I think the defamation part, he's hung up on a technicality with her saying minors. But again, she said them kids. If sometimes when people are mentally challenged or something like that, they are kids in the head. Okay. And if they at that facility, like we don't know exactly how old they are. So that's just the formality of that. And that's still not grounds for you to sue nobody for defamation if they say you doing something, or you at that facility, talking to them kids and passing meds and stuff like that. Hey, cut and paste Tisha. Okay. So let me play this here because people like to fuck around and find out.
Right? I took accountability for my action.
Let me go back.
I know what I did was not right. I took accountability for my actions, and that's the only thing that I can do.
Okay, so y'all just relax. Oh my God.
So this is her on her job. She's a nurse. And it says nurse fired after going live doing med pass, violating the Hippocratic oath. Okay. Tell critics y'all suck the fun out of everything. Okay. And it looks like the job sucked this damn employment out of her ass. Okay. But there we go. Let's see. Look at her. This her on live.
Why do y'all keep doing that? I'll lose my license if I'm showing patient information. I'm not showing any patient information. So.
But bitch, you working. Is it that motherfucking necessary for you to go live while you working? They don't need to see what you're doing. They know you're a fucking nurse. Congratulations. Congratulations. And you see somebody in the comments said, don't do this and waste all your hard work and talent for TikTok. And as focused as she is on these damn comments, how you focused on these meds, but just keep watching.
Just relax. Just relax. If y'all see some patient information, then just holla. But I'm not showing nothing. I'm just at work. So just chill. Sit back.
This couldn't wait until you went to lunch?
Relax.
You relax.
Damn. I'd be taking the fun out of everything. Damn. Just chill. And nobody's mad. That's the thing. Who's mad? I'm just telling y'all to relax, chill. You're not seeing any patient information. You're not seeing nothing. So just relax.
Why is it a need for you to even be on here? Focus on them damn meds.
Y'all be doing the absolute most.
And that job told you were doing the absolute most by having your ass on this damn live with this damn infant ass damn sideburn. What is that? A damn piece of pork chop?
Obviously, this is the first time y'all been on here because I go live. This ain't the first time.
Thanks for letting the job know.
Y'all be just doing the most. It's not sanitary. Gonna do that.
Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see her put that thing in her mouth and is that a damn OSHA violation? What the fuck is you doing? Why would you put that shit in your mouth? Y'all don't have scissors? This is why your ass shouldn't have been on damn live. Because had you not had your nasty ass on live, you probably would have got away. Ain't no telling how many packs of lidocaine patches that she done opened up with her damn teeth. You don't know where that shit been. Why would you put that shit on your damn mouth, let alone spreading the germs from your damn mouth to other motherfuckers?
I'm old enough, I'm grown enough to know that I did something I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I have to deal with whatever comes after that. And whatever comes after that is not for me to tell y'all.
It wouldn't be nothing to tell if you wouldn't have your raggedy ass on this damn line anyway. But here you coming right here admitting to doing something wrong and all that shit, so we can assume you termed, or at least suspended pending termination. Okay.
It's not for me to broadcast to the world.
Just like you passing meds at your job wasn't for you to be broadcasting to the world. But now you can't give us a job status? I know she was playing music back there. But yeah, a nurse has reportedly been fired after she kept going live online while doing her med pass rounds, raising serious concerns about patient privacy and professionalism. When people warned her she could get in trouble, she shrugged it off, saying, "Just relax. Y'all suck the fun out of everything." Yeah, like I said, they suck the fun right out of that damn job. I done this before. Thanks for letting them know this shit, okay? And it's very similar to what Benny did. Remember? My job, no, I go live. I'm live. And then he was be telling the people at the job, he live like he ain't at motherfucking work. And the live is his motherfucking job at the time. You at work. Get your ass off of fucking live and take care of what the fuck they asking you to do there. Allegedly, that was her last shit. They ain't shit. See how unfortunate that is? That you done went to school, and this is going to go on your record. This is going to go on your record. Like, yes, Miss Mary, even the HIPAA violation, all of that stuff, a patient could have walked behind you. You're live. That cart, the wheels could have fell off that cart. And your phone or whatever you was going live on could have fell and exposed somebody there. Or your patient meds rounds, because I'm quite sure you had a list of their names and stuff like that. Then the patient list could have failed if that cart would have failed, if your phone would have fell down, it could have fell down on the patient name or something like that, or on a fucking medication to spew that shit every damn where. Now you don't know who got what and what's going what. Now Miss Sally getting high blood pressure medicine with her cholesterol high. But I knew from them damn lashes that she wasn't no damn good. Them lashes is too motherfucking thick, okay? So I don't trust her. Look at this person. I know she didn't just use her teeth to open that lidocaine pack and did. Now you can't work in healthcare anymore because you wanted likes. Opening that lidocaine patch with her teeth is crazy work. Exactly. So not only is you not professional, you nasty as fuck too. Like I said, ain't that a damn OSHA violation? To hell with HIPAA. What if she got gum disease? I miss old school nurses. These new nurses go from bartender to nursing school in under a year, child. Those student loans and all of that work for nothing. Bottle girl error loading, period. Okay, she got the lashes for it. She's slow. The board of nursing don't play. What's so fun about putting your license on the line? Exactly. What you thought they was going to say? Forget it? And then the chances are you probably as friends and shit with some of your people on TikTok. So they probably reported your motherfucking ass too. Especially, you know how the nurses be having beef and stuff like that. Like, this is a prime example. This, like, and at least she took accountability for it. Like, shit, she was wrong. It's on her. So she got to suffer the consequences. It is what it is. So, yes. But guys, when I tell y'all we have to get into some shit here, let me see what all didn't hit the docket today, okay? Because it is some shit that did hit this docket today. And I did straighten up a couple things. I mean, I got rid of a lot of tabs that was open that I had open. So I hope things run a little smoother today. Because, baby, this damn docket today. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let me get in here. Okay, so what we got? So what was it? Friday, the summons was returned executed by the Orlando Police Department. Their legal team is probably going to eat her ass alive. Okay. Then Saturday, she responded to Felicia Brim Moore's attorney again. I can't wait until he reply. Okay. When I tell you, when he replied, when they because I think him and his wife have a law practice, they're going to eat this motherfucker alive, and I can damn near guarantee that it's another bar complaint loading for her ass with them. Okay, and then we have summons return executed today for CRK Entertainment Inc. It looks like it was served yesterday. So his answer is due for Carlos King, CRK Entertainment Inc. is due by the 17th. Now, I seen a couple of y'all comments yesterday. And Miss Maria, I don't think she burnt out. I think that she's doing what they were saying in the chat yesterday. I think Uppity and maybe Sweet Essence was saying it, that they feel like she's trying to just be ridiculous now. For one, she's trying to get the mitigating circumstances again for the mental illness. But it's a couple of things where I don't think that's going to work in her favor. One, because maybe some people have already said this in their complaints so that, you know, this won't be considered this time around because she has a history of it now. So to me, in my opinion, probably either way, this doesn't look good for her and her license at all. There's been judicial notices already submitted. I told y'all, to Alabama, Virginia. Okay. I read some documents today from Virginia where they're saying as well that from Aunt Ann, when she was suing Benny and PBE, and the same stuff that she's saying in there is the same thing in here. And that the LB person was texting me saying that people was trying to find them and all this shit. Find her and her family. All the same bullshit. But they act like they don't know each other. None of them know each other, allegedly. Okay? Got your ass. Okay? So, I that she's trying to be ridiculous, like they were saying in the chat, so that the judge can just toss everything out. Okay, Uppity, you said it. Yep, this here. I think she is making these mistakes on purpose, trying to get the case tossed out of court. Yeah, she wants some type of relief, I believe. But before the judge can do any of that, the judge gonna have to rule on some of this stuff about these costs, because she has been running a fucking mug. Okay, so that's the least she gonna do. Okay, now I told y'all, be leery of motherfuckers doing fundraisers and shit too, because she need money for an attorney so she can give this deposition for this chief office of chief disciplinary counsel again. Okay, and that's more of those coming down the pipeline, I'm thinking, you know, because this shit right here is ridiculous. Let me click this phone up. This shit right here is ridiculous. And I think she do want them to end it all or whatever. But part of me feel like because of her mental illness, I think that she really thinks she knows some shit. And I don't, and this was before this stuff even was happening. She was trying to put all that shit, telling the attorneys that really know the law what the law was. I know the letters of the law, the rules of the law. You don't tell me anything. Just for her to confess that he was right, that the attorney was damn right. Like, again, she was bribing a fucking attorney in an email. Written proof. But she did tell somebody that she did what she had to do to get out of that trouble. And the sad part is that I think that she thinks she's pretending that she that she suffers from mental illness. Okay. When in actuality, I think she really do. But again, this is where it buckles down to, and why I feel that either way it go, her license cannot continue. Okay. Once they finish with this investigation, I don't think this license is going to continue, because she's already a nuisance to the public. She's too unpredictable. They wanted to disbar her before with that other shit. Y'all heard the judge on there like, and this motherfucker, why we ain't talking about disbarment completely? And y'all talking about a damn suspension? And it was only because she said she had them she was allegedly newly diagnosed with three mental illnesses. Okay. And I told y'all too, the sister has the same thing. She's on YouTube talking about her mental health as well. So she had that. That's the only reason why they let her go with that suspension and not disbarring her. Okay. So they had that. She used her get out of jail free card with that. But now this shit is showing that you have been doing this. This is a conspiracy. You have been conducting this behavior or misconduct, okay, the behavior since 2022-23. While you were on probation. And I think she's still on probation. Because I think she put in one of the other court filings that she couldn't get off of probation because of the complaint she had with the OCDC. So in my opinion, it's too risky. She's a liability at this point. They can't let her get her license back, in my opinion. We'll talk about it some more tomorrow and look it up and see what the options are. We'll talk a little bit about that because, again, she's a danger to the public. And if they let her do this shit again, and she do this shit to somebody else, which more than likely she will, if given the opportunity, now they're responsible for this. Now they're liable for her. And again, even if they let her use the mental illness, it's still in a case where she didn't stay stable or she didn't seek the appropriate steps to monitor, keep her condition monitored enough to where she didn't have these things going on. Because again, psychological breaks, and people have, mental breakdowns and crises, behavior health crises and stuff like that. But they usually don't last over this long. Because she also is being manipulative and concocting all this shit. Y'all will see. So yeah, it's a lot to take in. Okay. So let's get into these damn documents, because we have today. Okay, so she served the CRK Entertainment. That's supposed Carlos' little thing. And again, the stuff that they're claiming that everybody else is doing is the stuff that they're doing, so now she wanted to add CK onto this lawsuit because we called them out like, why the fuck is CK not on the lawsuit? Why you didn't sue CK? But look down here. Summons return executed filed by Sarita McNeil, Esquire, Rick James, bitch, Esquire, to the Oprah Winfrey Network, LLC. When I tell y'all, when I tell y'all, the way I'm about to email them damn lawyers over at their attorneys in Alabama, because this a whole nother state. And tell them to look at this motherfucking docket. Bitch. When because y'all seen their last response to that fourth amended complaint. They were pissed. Let me see if anything updated on that docket yet. I checked it a little while ago and it hadn't, so let me check again real quick, see what's going on. Okay, nothing with Mel and Benny. Nothing on here. Okay, and just for the record, I just want to show y'all here too that y'all see here. This is Maurice's complaint, December 22nd, 2022, right? Let me make this big so y'all can see this on the whole screen, because I want to show y'all something. Okay. So y'all see here, he did this complaint. He filed his lawsuit on the 22nd of December. Okay. And y'all see here, notice of discovery, December 28th. Notice of discovery, Notice of discovery. Notice of discovery. Okay, that was on the 28th of December. After he filed his lawsuit. When he filed the lawsuit, he only had alias names on there, except I think Black Titanics, because it's known that what her name was, Helen Griffin, right? So here we go. January 24th. Subpoena issue, subpoena issue, subpoena issue, subpoena issue. Serve, subpoena serve, subpoena serve. Two said people that he requested the notice of discovery for. This is what you have to do when you are suing online people. Okay? When you are suing people that's on YouTube and stuff like that and TikTok with alias names, this is what you are supposed to do. Lies and More Lies 2023. It's December 22nd, 2023. But it's still almost 2 years. It's 18 months. See here? This is what you're supposed to do. But this is what they're saying he didn't do. They're saying, remember all the content creators and stuff on this side here was saying that he illegally obtained their information. Y'all see here? Notice of discovery, subpoena issued. Okay? Y'all see that? Now let's go back to our case that we discussing today. Let's see if we see any of that stuff on this docket. Okay? Here we go. December 29th. I told y'all 7 days later, you're named as a defendant in one case and you're the plaintiff in another one. How ironic. How ironic. All right. But December 29th, 2023 is when she filed her case. March 7th, the day after the GoFundMe met its goal. Notice of process service, no action from the 29th until the damn 7th of March when that money came in. Okay, here we go. Do y'all see anything between December 29th and March 7th that she requested any of these people's real names? No notice of discovery, no notice of discoveries, right? No subpoenas issued. That's a violation in itself, okay? That's a violation in itself. But we digress. We're going to move on to these documents that was noted to fucking day, y'all, because shit has hit the fan. Okay? So, supplemental notice of continued procedural misconduct filed by Vera Lynn Calvin. That's PBE. Pro se motion for leave to conduct early discovery to identify anonymous third-party speaker. Badge. Let me see. Which one y'all want first, child? Let's do this one first. Judicial notice. Okay? Judicial notice, please. Supplemental notice, continue procedural misconduct. In this case, this is from PBE. Please find and close judicial notice number 2. Because y'all know she filed that other one. And we read that other one on another live. Y'all got to go to the other lives and make sure y'all catching up on these lives so y'all can be up to date. Okay? Because we have to keep in mind that PBE is not just filing this stuff for nothing. Like Anonymous and Aunt Ann, has had this girl in court, filing restraining orders and all of this shit on her since 2023. Since 2023. They didn't contact her job, trying to get her fired. All of this stuff. Okay? So right now, she's making sure that, you know, you put her in this law shit. She making sure you gonna do your shit right. Okay? Supplemental documentation regarding continued improper service, false filing, and now a newly discovered pattern of unauthorized legal filing submitted by plaintiff Sarita McNeil. This includes a filing she prepared on behalf of Trina Thomas in a Virginia court where I had previously been awarded attorney fees. Plaintiff is not listed in Virginia and has been under ongoing bar investigation in Missouri. What? Let me read that again. Plaintiff is not licensed in Virginia and has been under ongoing bar investigation in Missouri. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in Missouri. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell? But I told y'all, PB Edom put these notices to everybody. Judicial notices to Michigan, Virginia, Florida, Alabama, and Alabama, Florida, Virginia, Michigan, and Missouri. This filing constitutes an attempt to relitigate a closed matter and reflect a broader pattern of abuse. I respectfully request the court take judicial notice of this misconduct. Respectfully, PBE. Okay, so she said this is her notice number 2. Okay, because the judge, where are you at, judge? We need some answers, so we need to file the thing to try to get this expedited. So she has to reply to us because this is ridiculous. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, the more and more that she put out these documents, the more and more that she's slandering our names. Okay. Comes now former defendant Vera Lynn Calvin, pro se, to respectfully submit this second judicial notice to the court concerning ongoing unaddressed procedural misconduct and retaliatory filings by plaintiff Sarita McNeil. Despite the court's prior dismissal of Ms. Calvin from this action, plaintiff continues to improperly serve Ms. Calvin, submit filings that include her as a party, and advance knowingly false and inflammatory allegations. Not inflammatory. Yeah. 1. Continue service to dismissed party. In plaintiff's May 24, 2025 filing, document 185, she again listed Ms. Calvin as a recipient of the certification of service. This is improper, as Ms. Calvin was dismissed from this matter months ago, and not months ago, child. And is not a party to the ongoing litigation. You definitely was dismissed by the 2nd of May, and she should not have been adding you in here on anything on the 24th of May. Okay. This repeated action of improper service constitutes harassment and is without legal justification. 2. Filing of false exhibits with contradicted statements. Plaintiff submitted an Exhibit 1, document 185-1, a transcript from a YouTube live stream hosted by a third-party content creator known as True T. In this transcript, plaintiff falsely accuses Ms. Calvin and others of participating in illegal research and doxing. However, plaintiff previously stated publicly on video that another individual was responsible for the alleged doxing. A contradiction summary is included as Exhibit A to this notice. And if y'all go to PBE's page, I don't know if she still have it in her membership, but her membership is $5. You can find the video on there. It might be on her regular page. You can find the video where Anonymous, but you know, it might be in her membership because Anonymous was trying to get her page and stuff taken down, and she still probably is. So it's in her membership so that they can't like strike it because it's not available to anybody that's outside of that membership. Okay. So that means you voluntarily want to go back there and read the information. So in that video, she's saying who doxed her and stuff like that. Improper summons to non-party law enforcement agencies. In addition, plaintiff filed a summons return, document 184, against the Orlando Police Department, which has never been added to this action and was not granted joinder by the plaintiff. Wait a minute. Maybe she meant by the judge. Where's the other part? 5, plaintiff's unauthorized legal filings on behalf of third-party litigants Trina Thomas. Plaintiff Sarita McNeil, while appearing pro se in this matter, has recently filed pleadings in a Virginia court attempting to reopen a resolved case in which Ms. Calvin was previously awarded attorney fees against Trina Thomas. Plaintiff submitted materials on Trina Thomas's behalf, referencing Ms. Calvin by name and attempting to reintroduce dismissed protective order allegations under the guise of assisting another litigant. Oh my God. This conduct is improper for several reasons. 1, Ms. McNeil is not admitted to practice law in Virginia and has not appeared pro hac vice. Okay. 2, she is under current investigation by the Missouri Bar and was previously suspended through June 2024. And if I'm not mistaken, she submitted that her suspension, she was not reinstated and she's still on probation because she was reinstated, but they didn't lift the probation because of her, she was suspended until 2022. And her probation, as a result of that, she was on probation for 2 years. One second. Under current investigation, suspended. Okay, so she was suspended until 2022, but she was reinstated and she was on probation for like 2 years until June 2024. Her involvement in a matter where she is neither counsel or of record nor a party constitutes the unauthorized practice of law. And when I tell y'all the shit look just the same, like Trina Ann or whatever is saying the same thing that Anonymous is saying in her, and that LB was saying that we're following their families and trying to find their families and all. For what? The filings were designed to relitigate settled issues and retaliate against Ms. Calvin for securing a prior judgment. This behavior is not only improper, it is part of a pattern of procedural abuse and third-party manipulation of court processes. And it further supports Ms. Calvin's request that the court take judicial notice of plaintiff's ongoing misconduct. Request for judicial recognition. Ms. Calvin respectfully requests that the court take judicial notice of this pattern of behavior, which reflects ongoing abuse of the legal process. These tactics, including serving dismissed parties and filing knowingly false exhibits, are obstruction due to process and inflicting reputational and emotional harm on multiple individuals. So she has the declaration with the rule penalty of perjury that following is true and correct to the best of my knowledge. The background: I was previously acquainted with Sarita L. McNeil and at one point offered her support during a period when she claimed she was being doxxed and harassed online. As part of this support, I allowed Ms. McNeil to appear on my YouTube platform to publicly speak about her experience and share her side of the story. Live stream transcript evidence: during a YouTube live stream dated approximately October 2023, Ms. McNeil joined my broadcast and made several public statements that directly contradict the claims she later made in court. It was July TBE. Thanked me by name, Pretty Brown Eyes, for providing her a platform. She confirmed she had been doxxed by others, not by me. Referred to the doxers as the family, including Joanne Jenkins and others. This discussed her plan to fight back using the courts and civil process. Never accused me of harassment or wrongdoing. Relevance to litigation: these statements directly contradict her legal claims that I was a harasser or threatened her. In reality, I had no further contact with Ms. McNeil after October 2023. The relationship ended after she falsely accused me in legal filings and began a public and legal campaign to defame me. This live stream proves I acted in good faith, and it reveals Ms. McNeil's retaliatory intent to misuse legal process against former supporters. Her behavior constitutes an abusive process and confirms that this case against me was filed in bad faith. That's correct. I respectfully submit this declaration to clarify the record and support any future proceedings relating to false claims and abuse of process committed by Sarita McNeil. She on this motherfucking ass. Statement for the record. Oh shit, Officer Baker. She got a statement from the fucking officer, y'all. Because y'all know she's suing Orlando Police Department, and PBE got a fucking statement for the officer. Oh my God. The statement: the individual is continuously harassing me by calling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Where the hell we at with likes? Are we getting any likes together? Do we have these likes together? Because this shit about to get real. Because when I read this second document, y'all better make sure y'all have these motherfucking likes up, okay? 236. Okay, can we get to 250? Get us up to 250, because y'all, we got this shit here. Exactly, Miss Mary. The Gossip Girls is called as the Gossip Girls and the Family. Child. I guess, Miss Mary, I guess you might be a zookeeper because you call me Coyote Tay. Y'all call me, and they call me Lassie, so they zookeepers. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on around here, okay? I guess you can't call each other sis and shit like that because you're gonna be claimed to be you're gonna be claimed to be damn family, part of this gang called the family. Okay, y'all got them like so real quick with your eager asses. Just nosy. Okay, so the Officer Baker says, this individual is continuously harassing me by calling the Orlando Police Department and reporting false claims to try to get me arrested. What the fuck? Y'all, let me go get my package. I'll be right back. Y'all listen to the music, okay? And get them likes up, okay? Get the likes up. And look at this statement. Put an overlay on it. Right there. All right, we back with it. Y'all know my UPS driver is real cute too, so I gotta make sure he see it, girl. Okay, hey. He was like, I didn't think you was at home. I didn't see your car here. We go together. In other words, okay. Period. So let's get back into this shit. The officer says this individual is continuously harassing me by calling the Orlando Police Department and reporting false claims, trying to get me arrested. I believe this is in retaliation for an ongoing civil lawsuit. I am being accused of threats and or stalking, and that is not true. I have never physically encountered this person or made any threats of bodily harm. This has caused me emotional distress and is an attempt to silence me for speaking out publicly. I believe the person making these complaints is trying to use law enforcement to intimidate and retaliate. I want this on record that I have done nothing illegal, and I fear the next step is that she may try to swat me or escalate this farther. Oh, I thought the officer. Oh my God, PBE, I'm so glad you came in here. Child. Hey, Kenate. Child, I thought this was for the motherfucking police. I thought it was the police. Right, Paulette? I was like, whoa. Child, I am so glad you cleared that up, because she probably would have been all over my ass, okay? But this is still good that you made this complaint with the police, because what does she want? Like, leave people the hell alone. I ain't cut my sign on in a minute, child. Shit. My mouth was on the damn floor. I'm like, Stormy. Okay, let's get back into the documents. Let me see here. Contradiction statement. Exhibit A. Okay, this exhibit outlines a direct conflict between plaintiff Sarita McNeil's own previously recorded statement in which she named a third party as responsible for her alleged doxing and her current claim that Ms. Calvin and others were involved. That summary includes timestamps and links to publicly available content. You should not be doxxed as a subscriber. Oh, this PBE. You should not be doxxed as a subscriber. The person who did that is also the named person who targeted me. This is a timestamp. This is a direct admission that another individual, not any named defendant, was responsible for the doxing Sarita McNeil. Sarita references. Okay. Wait a minute. This exhibit is submitted in support of judicial notice to illustrate material contradictions between plaintiff Sarita McNeil's public statements and her subsequent representation in federal court filings. It highlights deliberate and knowing misstatements presented to the court that warrant scrutiny under Rule 11. Date, July 26, 2027. Event, false police reports filed against individuals not including Vera Calvin. Quote, misrepresentation. No mention of PBE federal claims later contradicts this omission. July 30th, 2023. Live stream on Pretty Brown Eyes YouTube channel. Thank you for support. The person who did that, the paperwork has been filed. May 24th, 2025. Document 185 filed in federal court with alternative narratives. Plaintiff falsely implicates previously exonerated individuals using an unrelated transcript. Plaintiff shifting narratives and selective targeting of dismissed parties contradicts her own prior statements and demonstrates deliberate abuse of legal process. Okay. That's her certificate of service. Copy of summons filed with the Orlando Police Department. This exhibit includes a docket record showing plaintiff submitted a summons return executed a non-party law enforcement agency despite the court never granting joinder. This act appears to be retaliatory abuse of process. Okay. So now we got to go back to this early discovery motion, y'all, because this... My stuff still ain't hit the docket, but it's all right. We got enough right here. Okay. Motion for leave to conduct early discovery to identify anonymous third-party speaker. Comes now. The undersigned, buying through pro se appearance, and respectfully moves this court for leave to conduct early discovery pursuant to Federal Rule of Procedure 26D1 to identify an anonymous third party online speaker known as True T. who has been cited by plaintiff in Exhibit 1 of document number 185 as a factual basis for claims made in this case. I told y'all Anonymous was out here trying to tell on motherfuckers. Thank you, Ms. Rose. I told y'all she was out here trying to tell on motherfuckers. So now you submitting shit with her name, putting her in the shit. Now people is looking for, is seeking early discovery for real names of True T. Plaintiff has submitted alleged transcripts from a live stream by an anonymous content creator. Okay? When you submit this shit to the court, you're supposed to submit this with the people name on here. When you add them in exhibits and shit like that, okay? Whose legal identity is currently unknown, by who is believed to operate under the name True T across various platforms, including YouTube, Instagram, and TrueTUncensored.com. The statements attributed to this individual are false, defamatory, and represented by plaintiff as factual evidence within the official court record, guys. Ooh! Anonymous act just like motherfucking Martell. Come on, y'all. Come on out. We caught. Come on out. She ain't going down alone. She's not going down alone. She ain't going down alone. Look at this. You gonna submit her shit with just word of motherfucking mouth, her on there lying about on people, defaming their character. Now your ass done fucked around and found out. Now it's early discovery to identify True T, y'all. Anonymous put her in the damn complaint. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? Over the weekend? Remember that live stream she had where she was discussing all this? Well, Anonymous got all the transcripts in the court documents. In the court documents. And we already looked where we said that where True T alleged on that page that Didum was a nurse and that she had been using her job and stuff to get people's information to give to me and the other gossip girls and the PBE and the family and shit like that. Thank you, PBE, for the super chat, child. Thank you for reading this, Taretha. But these hoes got to see me. I'm not resting till I take everything from them mofos. Like they tried to do you, it looked like. It looked like this is what they try to do to you. And what they say, you dig a ditch for somebody, you better dig too, because your ass gonna fall off in one of them too. Trying to hurt somebody else that ain't done nothing to you. We did nothing to Anonymous. We did nothing to Anonymous for her to put us on a fucking lawsuit. And I'm assuming her gripe is with me more because she got my real name on here. So you want to play with the damn courts? Every legal way that I feel like she find fit, she should apply it. That's going to teach you not to fucking play with the law and abuse a process. Let me give you the money song, PBE, because damn.
Check. Money. All I really want to see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money.
Okay. Shit. She said, what's your name and your phone number? Call me anytime. Call me. Yikes. Okay. But again, Anonymous put her in this shit. So don't go talking no shit and all that type of stuff. Oh, it's PBE trying to put no, PBE didn't put her in this shit. Anonymous put her in this shit when she submitted a fucking attachment with falsifying and defaming our fucking character in a fucking court case. So now we need said fictitious party to bring your ass to the front. Because you need to contest to why the fuck you defaming my character on your fucking page. And Anonymous using your shit as fucking evidence. Now my foot on the pump and take job on pump 6, period. Let me quit for she admitted at 7:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that she is watching PBE Virulent Calvin's foot on pump 6 at her job. We have it on recording. Oh, PBE, child, you was a mess, okay? The undersigned has no other means to identify this individual without limited early discovery. Therefore, the undersigned respectfully requests leave to serve narrowly tailored subpoenas on 1, Google LLC, operator of YouTube; Meta Platform Inc., operator of Instagram. Okay. Declaration in support of motion for early discovery. 1, Virulent Calvin declares as follows. Virulent Calvin declares as follows. Now we got 1. I am pro se litigant in the above caption matter. I submit this declaration in support of my motion for leave to conduct early discovery to identify an anonymous third-party speaker known online as True T. 2, on May 24, 2024, plaintiff Sarita McNeil filed document number 185 in this case, attaching as Exhibit 1 a transcript from a live stream posted by an individual using the pseudonym True T. This transcript includes numerous false, defamatory, and malicious statements about me and other defendants in this case. 3, the content referenced in the filing falsely accuses me of illegal activity, harassment, doxing, and threats, none of which are true. These defamatory statements were not authorized or endorsed by me and have already caused reputational harm, emotional distress, and public misperception. 4, I have reason to believe plaintiff coordinated with or relied upon this anonymous individual to further a pattern of harassment and retaliation under the guise of litigation. The identity of the individual operating as True T is unknown to me. 5. The only viable method to identify the person responsible is through limited early discovery, including subpoenas to Google, Meta, the domain host of TrueTPodcast.com, and assortment and associated payment processors such as PayPal and Cash App. Hey, you student Caramel Rail, child, this is PBE Asm submitted for early discovery for True T's name, True Identity. Okay, that is True T right there. Okay, for her true identity. 6. This early discovery is necessary to determine the source of the defamatory content, confirm any coordination with plaintiff, and preserve evidence before it is altered or deleted. Seven, I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true and correct to the best of my knowledge. Executed on this day, May 24th, 2025 in Orlando, Florida. She also requested the domain host / register of TrueTUncensored.com for PayPal and Cash App. Link to donations tied to the defamatory content. Not PBE done put the dots together, child. The discovery sought is necessary to identify the responsible party and preserve evidence before it becomes unavailable. The statements made by True T are not protected by the First Amendment as they constitute defamation and targeted harassment. Rule 12F conference has been held and good cause exists to grant this motion in advance of that requirement. Wherefore the undersigned respectfully requests that this court grants the leave to serve early discovery subpoenas as outlined above. See, that this is why I showed y'all the thing with Maurice Lemonhead ass, okay? Because he actually followed this process to get Here for Hot T's real name and Anonymous's real name. Even though I think he already had Anonymous' real name, he still had to go through the court to get it if she hadn't published it or whatever, I guess legally yet or whatever, I don't know. And for further relief as the court deems just and proper. This is her certificate of service. These are her exhibits. Exhibit A is a subpoena duce tectum to Meta platform. Also subpoena to Google LLC, subpoena to PayPal Holdings, and subpoena to the web host register for TrueTUncensored.com. She wants the target entity. This is for Instagram handle at Miss True T. For exhibit B, for Google LLC, she wants the channels for Here for Hot Tea and Here for Hot Tea podcast. See, they all getting everybody in shit. But you can't tell folks shit, okay? They loyal. They got 100% support to these people. So they going to have 100% support to each other when they have their asses in these lawsuits, because the defamatory motherfucking statements and shit like that and all that shit and the harassment was happening on these channels, okay? Because we know True T don't have a YouTube channel anymore. PayPal account. Ooh. Uma Bookings. That's BT, y'all. Okay, Macy's, damn. Domain owner identity and IP logs. Now they get them damn IP logs. Like the cyber units at the Detroit Police Department. Okay, so these are her subpoenas to Google. This one is to Instagram. And these are the same ones like how Maurice did. So remember how they all again was saying that he got that information illegally and he was trying to do it to other content creators and shit like that? That wasn't true. He got that shit legally. But guess who we did see this on? We didn't see it on anonymous shit to get people's names. And has Miss Bridget J. Okay, so she has that information down here. What do y'all think about this shit? This is some shit. You thought that they got it from Carlos King when he did that podcast? They could have. But again, Maurice is a new lawyer. And what I was trying to make the point of, and this is what OWN has mentioned as well, that all of those illegal claims that they're making, they haven't filed any police reports or anything for. They're saying that he obtained their information illegally. Why haven't Anonymous filed up? She's a lawyer too, so she knows the process of how you're supposed to give people information, since they keep yelling that he didn't get their information properly, right? So if you say that somebody didn't get your obtain your information illegally, he's a lawyer. Anonymous, you a lawyer. Why wouldn't you file a complaint on him with the Alabama Bar Association? Why wouldn't any of y'all file complaints against him with the Alabama Bar Association, since he didn't get y'all information legally? Because OWN put that in their paperwork, like he did, and he submitted for subpoenas for order discovery to get their names and stuff like that, and on those accounts, and also too, because I don't even think they have it on there if he got the subpoena or like if they sent him whatever information they sent him. But that's what OWN was saying in one of their complaints, like, even if he did submit to get their information, they're not even saying what information he was able to obtain from those accounts. And it don't look like that was what he was trying to get their payment information. He submitted it to Google, to what is it, PayPal and shit like that, and Cash App and stuff. But I don't think he did Cash App, but PBE just did Cash App for the mofos, okay? But that's because those things are attached to your bank account. So usually that's going to have your real name on those accounts. Okay, now you can put whatever you want on the forefront, but when it comes to going into that bank account got the right name on it. They may not, they don't need to send you how much they got in their bank account or nothing like that. All they need to know is where that money going to, what account that money going to. Google, where them Google AdSense going to. Okay. Because you can have a fake account, fake names and stuff like that, even LLCs. But when it comes to that Google AdSense, bitch, that name got to make sense with a bank account. They don't want no aliases. They don't want no business names. It got to have your motherfucking name. Okay? So this is very much indeed fighting fire with fucking fire. You wanted to be in this legal shit so fucking bad. You wanted to put everything in there. Yes, Marcella. Yes. Hey, PBE, you are the most valuable MVP. Okay? Because she's doing her things the right way. She is doing her things the right way. And it's nothing they can do about it. What Miss Mary say? The show isn't coming back. It is asking people on it. Period. And y'all see how Show Enough was sitting on there trying to lie. I said, child, this is a damn mess. This the only, if the show was about to come back on, why they ain't put out like the well, not the big people, because ain't none of them mofos big on there. But why wouldn't they have the main cast interviewing? Why they got Wanda ignorant ass up there? Marcella, how the hell did you do it? How you sit and talk to Wanda? Maybe is it because like she a person that you can just talk and shoot the shits with and not talk about anything like in public or professionally or nothing like that? Because I don't even think I could shoot the shits with this motherfucker. She too fucking dumb. Like, damn. Like, I ain't even joking. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. I could not sit and have a conversation with her. Oh, PBE, you done submitted for your garnishments? Cause y'all know Ann owe her $750. Okay, for attorney fees. They gave her a portion of attorney fees back. I'm telling y'all, they've been on her ass for over 2 years now. Like 2 years now. Since all this stuff, like this shit is ridiculous. And now, again, I can't see this judge letting her off that easy. She can do all the ridiculous shit that she wants to do. But what you don't have a right to do is waste motherfuckers' time and money. You shouldn't be on this motherfucker following all this frivolous ass shit, having people wasting their motherfucking time. I gotta spend my days on the motherfucking weekend and all this shit. I want to sleep. Be depressed and stressed and in a fucking bad, shitty ass mood because you gotta deal with this bullshit. Shit. But you wanted it, you got the shit. You got it. Let me make sure ain't none of my stuff that came up on this mo yet. Let me see, y'all. I wonder why they take so long to put my stuff on here. Nope. So let me prepare this email. Let me prepare this email. Because when I tell I know the motherfuckers fucking line. I'm probably like, fuck my life right now. Okay, the ones in Alabama, they probably gonna get a fucking law license in fucking Missouri just so they can come and get her ass together in damn Missouri, especially when they read this shit. But again, PBE already sent all them judicial notices. In Alabama already been contacted about this bullshit. Okay, but like I said, PBE took an extra step. She contacted Virginia. Okay, Virginian. Michigan, and we already know Missouri. What's up with that? So yeah, and Orlando and Florida. And Florida. Yep. Yeah, remember she admitted to helping PBE on that channel? Pro bono. Remember that? Let's see how pro bono your ass be when you not supposed to be practicing law. Pro bono or motherfucking for a fee. In a state that you ain't authorized. And I showed y'all the damn discrepancies. I showed y'all some of the discrepancies. So that's some of that stuff is on my stuff as well. But I submitted some stuff. So I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow to knock my little stuff on out the park. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's popping. We'll see. Okay. Yes, PBE, get that motherfucker together because they ought to be ashamed of her, and she ought to be ashamed of herself. All of these attorneys are saying the same thing to her on both cases. She just throwing out shit that don't even make no fucking sense. And she's suing Discovery, Warner Brothers Discovery too. I don't remember seeing nothing in the complaint about them. What they do. But we'll see. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow when my shit hit the docket, okay? When the shit hit the docket, okay? We're going to see. So again, we're gonna see y'all around yonder. What's tomorrow? Thursday? I don't think I got shit to do. If I can run a Sam's Club, don't y'all tell Brownie. Brownie, I'm going to Samantha's Club, okay? Not Sam's Club, not to be confused with Sam's Club, Brownie. Child, Brownie be trying to report me to Sam's Club. I gotta go to Sam's Club. I need some more beverages. But yeah, that's all we got for here. Yes, Maria, but she got them in there. All I guess everybody, like On said about Black Titanic. Motherfucker, we ain't making no money off you. We ain't use you for no motherfucking storyline. We ain't made $1 off your ass. And this shit has never appeared on our fucking screens. Okay? And again, that could have been something you had with Stormy. Because Stormy actually used your likeness or whatever as a storyline. But they ain't do that. You ain't filed no police report on Stormy when she said, "Mom, we'll get chopped back up around this batch." That was an actual threat. None of that happened. And I don't want to hear about none of that Mickey Mouse ass drawings and shit that she caught herself putting up here as a damn police report. That shit was talking about some gambling and all that shit. It was a scrap going on with that. That wasn't even her damn police report. And I showed y'all. I showed y'all Stormy record. All she had was traffic tickets. She ain't have shit criminal. Not in Alabama. Sam, why would I report my own page and get taken down? Leave me alone, Sam. Don't come in with no shit. Yeah, you can just take it down. You ain't got to report that boat. Okay? So, wait, you have a theory that the CC did it to herself to make money. Sam, not you being a gossip girl. Because, baby, I'll just say, No, if I say that, they'll take it down. I'll play. Remind me to play it tomorrow. Okay? Y'all remind me to play it tomorrow. Okay? I ain't gonna say where it's from. I'm just gonna say, Tay, play what you said you was gonna play tomorrow. I gotta go. Yeah. Remind me tomorrow. I'm gonna play it tomorrow so y'all can see something. Make sure y'all here around Yana tomorrow. Maybe about 5-ish, 6:30, 5:36 or something tomorrow. And we gonna talk about it, okay? Because I need my this docket. All right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for the super chats. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.